Hello there folks, my name is Spoonks and I saw the Odyssey and my god. Now while I was excited about this movie, the trailers looked really promising and I was curious to see how Christopher Nolan would tackle a story as big as the Odyssey, and it's not like no one else has tackled this story before. But then again, it was Christopher Nolan tackling the Odyssey, a story as big and lengthy as that. There was always a chance that it could come a bit under expectations. It could be something that's just a bit too ambitious, and when he becomes a bit too ambitious, it ends up not being a very good movie. So that was always in the back of my mind, but I was still really optimistic about the movie. Again, everything about it looked really promising, and I'm happy to report that it fired on all cylinders. This was absolutely excellent. Probably my biggest positive is that, well, Christopher Nolan did the impossible. He was able to turn the Odyssey into just another summer blockbuster, a great one at that. It felt big and grand, but it never felt bloated or excessive. There is a lot going on, but it never feels overcrowded and over convoluted or complicated with characters or subplots. The characters themselves feel really three-dimensional, well-developed, and human in a way to where it honestly made me forget that I was actually watching a movie. And while some actors and characters have more screen times than others, they still have vital importance to their roles, and some of them deliver the most out of their small parts, especially Elliot Page, who has a great sequence here. Even though they were only in it for like maybe 3 minutes, their scene still carried so much weight and importance to the story, and there were some surprise performances. Like Himesh Patel carries a much more vital role to this, and John Leguizamo as well. They had much more to do in this movie than I thought, and they delivered excellent performances here as well. And of course, the ones you'd expect to deliver really deliver: Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway, Robert Pattinson, the list goes on. And this movie is always on the move. It is go, 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 go. It is a bullet train and it is moving at top speed. While I did enjoy Oppenheimer, I am in that camp where I felt that the first 2/3 were excellent, but the last hour kind of bogged it down. I did not feel that way with this movie. Every time it felt like it was going to start sagging or lose steam and lose its way, it picked itself right back up and kept on moving. There's tons of great sequences throughout the movie that are fun, exciting, intense, downright horrifying. There are moments where this movie becomes a horror movie, and it does deliver on the scares. The Cyclops sequence was pretty scary. It actually was really intense and more heart-racing than I thought it would. And there's another sequence in the middle of the film that was so disgusting and horrifying. I actually audibly reacted to it in the movie. I didn't bother anyone else in the theater, but it got a big reaction out of me, let's just say the least. And what adds to making the film feel larger and grander and the journey a lot more stronger, benefiting the movie, was the use of practicality, using practical effects, real props, real sets, shooting on location. Not only is it gorgeous to look at, and it just makes everything a lot more believable, and it adds to the grand size and scale of the movie as a whole. And that last hour, my God, boy, let me just say, this went out on a high note. My goodness, he delivered on one hell of a climax of the year, if I'm being honest with you. Just what a way to end the movie. And I also loved the themes and ideas the movie chose to explore, like what it really means to sacrifice something, the cost of this much violence and terror in war, and the effects it can cause, and even the effects of your own determination and where that can take you. It really led to some very insightful, intriguing moments that, again, greatly benefited the movie. Now, as for my flaws, I honestly don't really have any. I thought this was damn near flawless. It satisfied me on pretty much everything I expected it to, but I can also see where it wouldn't be flawless to any others. I read some other reviews and heard some other criticisms that with it, and I can honestly see why those aspects maybe not ruined the movie, but definitely prevented it from being as strong as they were hoping it would. It's just one of those cases where I watched the movie, I didn't see anything wrong with the criticisms and complaints others had didn't hurt me, but I can totally see why others wouldn't really agree with that. So yeah, overall, The Odyssey was a masterpiece in my eyes. I absolutely loved this movie. This is the highest recommendation I can give any movie. It is honestly my favorite movie of the year thus far. Like I said, it was gripping, intense, exciting, and just an all-around fantastic movie. Christopher Nolan, he was able to do it. He pulled off The Odyssey. Highest recommendation. You're not going to see any other movie this summer quite like this, or even like this, for quite a while. Maybe not until Dune, if I'm being honest with you. Again, highest recommendation out of me. Absolutely loved this movie. So those are my thoughts on The Odyssey. What did you all think of it? If you've seen it, did you like it? Did you hate it? Comment down below and let me know. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you like this channel, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on all the social media links at the end of the video. And until next time, everyone, stay sharp. I'm coming home.